Hey WoTV fans, this is your global original, Nashtaters, and welcome you back to the most happiest Wednesday to date on War of the Visions. In this episode, we're going to go over the new summoning banners, we're going to go over all the free stuff that we're getting, and finally, I'm just going to go ahead and discuss all the changes that's in the game, well, if they fit into this video. So let's go ahead and get into it. As you can see, when you log into the game, there are tons of changes already. They talked about how the entire menu system will be changed. It looks a little bit more flowing, and it seems to be more, I guess, streamlined. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of stuff that was brought up to us on Monday that will be implemented today. I think I cannot cover every single thing in this video because it will probably be a 45-minute video. I think it's important to go ahead and jump right to the summoning banner first because obviously everyone is excited about the brand new banners that's coming with Final Fantasy VIII collaboration. So it's important to talk about these banners and of course the 1-year anniversary celebration banners because as I predicted, there's probably going to be a lot of those that's going to make us quite happy. So let's begin by looking at the fact that they're going to be giving us a 1 year of gratitude, once day free summon. I believe you only get one item, so let's go ahead and see what happens here. The other thing I noticed is I didn't see a menu pop up when I log in giving me 1,000 free Vizio along with all those other bonuses according to the beginner's login bonus. So for those of you who have witnessed the fact that you actually got the 1,000 Vizio, let me know in the comments section below because I personally did not see it. But that doesn't mean I didn't get it because I didn't keep track of my Vizio account and I didn't see it in the bonus, the login bonus. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into the login bonus or gift box and see if we see it in there later on. I'm also going to finish the end of this video by doing my free 10x summons because remember you get a guaranteed unit or vision card. Let's begin by looking at the fact that Titus and Yuna are going to be on separate banners, and let's take a look at the drop rate for it. Since they're both just cost 80 units, there shouldn't be a big discrepancy in terms of drop rate. As you can see, it is going to be 0.8, so that's pretty nice. And then in terms of summoning detail, you are a 25% in the guarantee slot when you fill up the gauge. Pretty cool. I hope you guys have luck if you're going to be summoning for her. It's 41 days, folks. That's a lot of time for you to decide if you want to go for her or not. 9th step. In this case, you're going to be trying to earn shards. I think this is pretty neat that they're obviously giving us the opportunity to get either or, right? Most likely, if you're a heavy spender, you're going to want both maxed. And for those of you who are free-to-play players, at this point, you pretty much already decided which unit you're going to want to max, or if you're even ignoring one or the other or whatever the case is. But it's very nice the fact that they're going to be giving us shards, at least one of them. And I think that's kind of neat. The fact that it's going to be free for a couple of these steps is also pretty neat, and they're giving us blossoms, in which case you need to actually get them to be EX'd. My understanding is the broadstones are the ones that you need to open up the EX. And I'm going to go over all of that in details later on either this week or next week because obviously people probably have questions or it may be confusing to some players. It's definitely confusing to me. So if anything, I want to do the research to make a video just so at least I learn how to do it myself. The 5-step 10x summon. When I saw this for Bakuman, I got kind of, crazy and I wanted to jump out of my seat because I was like, man, they're really going to guarantee this card? And there's certain realization set in and it's not guaranteed. However, you get to keep doing it. There's no limit to the 5x10 summons. And every single step you're getting 10 medals in which you can exchange for actual shard of this vision card. So that's kind of a win-win if you think about it. Double drops in 3 step and triple drop in step 5. And let's take a look at the drop rate, just see how bad it is. It is 0.4. So as expected, it is a cost 90, which essentially means it's a double cost in terms of shards. So therefore they'd reduce the actual drop rate by half, but even though it's still obviously increased. So again, good luck to all of you who are trying to summon for Bahamut. as predicted, they're gonna want us to spend a lot of paid Viziors, right? Here you can see 10 URs guaranteed, and you can actually re-roll 3 times. You can get 5 UR units and 5 UR vision cards. 1 year anniversary, 10 URs guaranteed, all units for 2,000. And then for free-to-play players or people who don't want to spend, or people who want to use free Viziors, you get 5 UR guaranteed, 10x summon, 100 UR unit shards guaranteed in each slot 10 times for paid 2,000 gems, and of course 50 for the free Viziors, 10 UR vision card guaranteed, 5 UR guaranteed, 50 shards guaranteed, and 25 shards guaranteed for vision cards. So these are all expected, at least from my perspective, of what I'll be seeing in the 1 year anniversary. Of course, in celebration of the EX job release, Stern, OD, Rob, and Odoa are going to be the featured units because they want you to be attempting, essentially trying to get these units or getting extra shard for these units to take them to the EX25. We are getting a couple of reissues. One is going to be the Winter Holiday Party one, which is essentially designed for Eldyra. So if you need a card for Eldyra, this is an opportunity to pick that card up. And if you need a card for one of your Dark Slashing units, the Exorcist card is back. I think this is a great card for, I believe, KR Stern, if I'm not mistaken. So this is, again, a great opportunity for those of you who are looking for a chance and opportunity to get that card. Now, I obviously stated before that I have tons of these cards, or excuse me, tons of these tickets saved up. And I'm going to be using all of these most likely during the stream, where I'll be doing celebration of 1 year anniversary, or I'll be doing it during my 1,000 subscriber special. Rare summons, look at this, we're up to 164, so we have a lot saved. But I already checked, of course, Bakuman is not in there. So most likely I'm going to wait to see once Bakuman is in there, which according to the summoning table, it'll be 2 weeks. So most likely I'll probably do a 1 year anniversary just to do it. Most likely I'll do a Q&A session rather than actually doing the summons. And maybe I'll shift all of this stuff to an actual stream celebrating the 1 year anniversary. That's my plan. I'm only going to cover the mock shop in this video because, well, the normal shop is a lot of stuff to cover. So most likely I'll do a video probably covering all those stuff separately. The Final Fantasy X event, as you can see, you do get some nice stuff here. Some new stuff will be the Blossom of Paradise, which is required for the EX. And of course, if you're going to be maxing out Titus, which there's no reason you shouldn't, make sure you pick up all these different memories for him. And as you notice, it says 27. And what that means is you're going to need a lot and a lot to get it all the way to level 120. And this is going to be an indication that this is how many you will need in order to reach level 120. And the rest of the stuff, in my opinion, most of the stuff is not good because you don't really need them. You have so many other ways to gain them. But ultimately speaking, spend your medals the way you choose. Now, during the summon medals, you will have opportunity to spend all your medals to get more shards of unit or more Titus. Obviously, it really depends on where you're at in terms of your personal summons. And of course, the 1st year anniversary medals. Now, I'm going to go over the packs later on in a different video. It does say when you're purchasing for those medals, it says you cannot use it for collaboration units. But clearly you can see you can use them for collaboration units. So I'm not sure if that was a typo or whatever, but it doesn't make any difference. Just keep in mind that you can spend them on unit or Titus. And for those of you who are looking for Bakuman, my personal suggestion is spend it on Bakuman because Bakuman is a premium unit, right? Premium vision card or premium Esper, whatever you want to call it. So therefore, it's much more advisable to actually go for this. So as you can see here, you can earn the MR Brotherhood as the final prize if you just go ahead and do what you're normally doing anyways, playing this game. And of course, Titus training and unit training, you can get tons of shards. And of course, if you did the Bakuman card bingo board, you can get tons of shards there as well. EX job release, this is kind of interesting. You're going to be getting a lot of free stuff, and looks like you're going to be getting essentially a Broadstone for every rarity that you want to increase one of your units to EX25. I'm going to try to get this done so I can actually get it ready to do the EX video, and hopefully that'll be kind of cool thing, right? Esper challenge board. This one you can actually do, and essentially what it means is you can get all the new stuff and trying to increase your Espers to 3 stars. But bear in mind, there's only 3 of them you can increase. So take the opportunity to do it now, so therefore you can kind of keep up as they're releasing more espers that you can increase to 3 stars. The dailies purchase board for this week is going to be for unit. So if you're actually on board with unit and you're a spender, make sure you take advantage of this, because you're going to be getting a really good amount of shards. Obviously 35 is a big number now, since we're essentially needing 1,000 shards in order to go ahead and get one of your characters all the way up to EX25, if that's applicable, right? If it's applicable. So also in Chocobo Expedition, make sure you switch it to the map so you can farm some shards for Titus, and of course farm some shards for Yuna. And finally, let's take a look at my presents. As you can see, limited wise, we're gonna go over all of them essentially, right? I'm looking for specifically the 1,000 free Viziors from the beginner login bonus, and I didn't see it in here. I'm not sure, like when you log in right away, it just gives it to you, or is it actually in here? And I looked 3 times, and this is gonna be the 4th time because I'm looking at it right here with you guys. And currently I don't see it. But essentially, since I'm doing it so slow, you get to see essentially all the stuff we're getting for free. And it's a lot, like this is a lot of freebies. So I wanna take the opportunity to thank Hiroki and his staff, and of course the companies themselves, for giving us the opportunity to really make this an early Christmas gift for the year, right? This is by far the happiest Wednesday we have ever recorded on YouTube in terms of, well, being the happiest day of our times. And the 1-year anniversary is great. And of course, the orb envisionment I didn't really talk about. Essentially what it does is it replaces the rainbow spheres when you're trying to use it for your UR vision cards, or of course lower rarity ones. There's an equation. So I believe is 30 or 40 of these orbs to exchange for 1 rainbow sphere when you need to awaken your vision cards. So that's something that's pretty cool, because I'm sure you have many ways to earn these, or straight out buy them instead of just using the rainbow spheres, which you can now essentially just use for your UR units. More gold here, of course, is going to be 1 billion. So we're all officially billionaires now. And of course, let's take a look at this vision card as soon as I go ahead and accept. So as you can see, this is the 1st year anniversary 2000. You get 100 1st anniversary medals, and you get a ticket, and then of course you get some for the maintenance, and that's it. So I don't see the 1,000. So again, for those of you who notice that you get it right away when you log in, let me know. And for those of you who have gotten it yourself, or something you see a discrepancy and changes, maybe that's what it is. And unless that is a misprint, we need to kind of figure it out if it was a misprint altogether. And there it is, Titus finally joining my team. I'm quite excited to get Titus up because we don't have a lot of water units, right? And now finally we have some really nice ones finally joining the team. So let's take a look at the vision card just to see how good it is and what purpose does it actually serve, since it is a free celebration vision card. I'm pretty sure it's MR quality if I'm not mistaken, because I noticed that it says 220 shards given to us for free. And here it is. So looks like the bonus is Earth Unit Plantoid Killer up. So we get to kill plants. Very cool. Magic up 10% for the party, and then acquire JP. So another JP card essentially. Nothing to really complain about here, because this is a really, really good card. And there's no reason for you not to max it, since they gave you essentially straight out 220 shards. Let's go ahead and finish this video by doing summons. And I think it's important to notice that you will be getting, when you do the ad videos now, you're gonna get a lot of stuff. So let's go ahead and do one of those just to see what type of freebies we get. I already done one on my own just to see what it is. And I haven't touched this meter in a long time, so I'm already in the 90s. So I should be hitting the 500 free Viziors pretty fast. And again, you get 5 every, I believe, every 8 hours, since you get to do it 3 times. So that's 15 total, and you get 10x summon for every time you watch a video. So I can just hopefully skip it right here. Close video, I'm gonna skip it and see what happens. You have canceled the video and rewards not be sent. So I just got screwed. So this is what not to do. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to watch this ad. And so that's fine, right? We're trying to just to test out what kind of stuff I get. So unfortunately, I lost out on some freebies. So by the way, don't lose out on the freebies yourself. Unfortunately, you're gonna have to watch all the ads. But that's okay, right? It's not a big deal. Sometimes you're gonna have to sacrifice for your viewership on what not to do in videos. And if anytime I give information that's valid, this is gonna be one of those times where I'm teaching you not to do something. All right, let's see what we get. 10x free summons. Okay, I'm already at a good start. It's gold. Let's just skip because this shouldn't be anything I can get. Oh my goodness. These are some really nice rewards. These are all UR stuff. So folks, please don't skip your video. Watch them, support the game, support the companies, and of course you're being rewarded with some very nice stuff. So as always, I want to thank you for watching. I want to thank you for spending your most valuable resource with me. And as a reward, we're going to watch the 10x free summons guaranteed. Guaranteed. Now before we do that, let's go ahead and see if Sakura's in here. Like, I'm looking for Sakura and I'm looking for Garble, obviously, from the free drops. And let's see what we got here. Elzarel's in here, so which means Garble's in here. Okay, so now that all those banners are done, let's pray that we get one of them. Let's pray. Okay, so that's a no. Alright, so we do have chances to get some really nice vision cards, though. I don't think it's Bakuman, because I'm pretty sure I checked that Bakuman wouldn't be in there. Plus, it doesn't make sense, because Bakuman obviously is the featured this couple of weeks. Alright. Let's just quickly click through it. Here we go. I'm still looking for the luck card. Oh, that's not the luck card, but this is a new card, Downtime. Okay, let's check it out. Brand new card. I'm okay with it. I don't know what it does, but we're gonna figure it out. Nope, no comments there for you. Max HP up, ice attack resistance up. And wind unit slash attack resistance up. So it doesn't like wind and it doesn't like ice. Area attack resistance up. So this is a pretty good card against ice and wind units. Alright, can't really complain. Alright, thank you for watching. I do want you guys to know I still have yet to decide if I want to go for Yuna. But there are some packages that I'm going to go over later today or maybe sometime this week that are potentially worthy of purchase for me. So there's a possibility that I will go after Yuna after all. But if I change my mind again, I'm not going to do it. But if I do it, I'm probably going to do it live. So it will be either this Friday or maybe later on this weekend, like a Saturday. Since the collaboration stream is taking place on Friday, there may be a possibility I might not do my normal Friday streaming. I might skip it to Saturday. There's a possibility that I may do more than one stream this week simply because it may decide to kind of go on a whim and summon for Yuna. And I want to make sure you guys join me to do a live to make sure that I kind of have some luck in that. There's a huge possibility my fiance will be summoning for Yuna herself, so we'll look forward to that video maybe this week or next week, whatever the case is. So remember, I wish you the best luck in summoning for whatever units you're going after, and until next time, take care of yourself and all your loved ones. Nashtaters out of here. Peace.